How was paddle yesterday?
It's good. He was like a group I never played with.
Really?
So it was like one of my clients wanted to play a game, so I told him I would join his game.
Uh-huh.
And he's okay. And then he brought this girl that he met who's never played.
Oh.
So, like, a little off. Kind of teaching her at the same time as like playing. And the other guy that I recruited as a fourth was like pretty good, and he was like frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know what he was getting into.
Yeah.
It was a good swag, good practice. I mean, I don't like to practice with, I like to practice with higher level because that's what puts the man in the improve.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not like it's a regular thing, so it was a fun little quick hour. It goes by so fast.
If you have that same guy who wants to be early, get call me, because at least then you won't have a fourth that is like.
That's like, yeah, you need that's bored instead of him.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can like work me and her at the same time and keep yourself occupied.
Yeah.
Can I face you?
Face me, knees to the side. Do the ankle rocks. Look at your foot. Down. Breathe. Muscle yesterday, they usually heal by the next day with everything. One day. Today it's still there. It's like glorious. In class yesterday, I just was demoing and was just like, no. I'm like, all right, take a day off of legs. And I'm like, usually everything heals by sleep. Sleep off the food. It's a good thing. And today it's still there. Good.
Is it less or more than yesterday?
Same.
Same. Maybe it's even for 2 days just for really long.
And probably I didn't sleep mostly, but
That would make a lot of sense.
okay. Fold to 190 side. You're doing push-ups. Be gentle. Breathe. Not the pain.
What's your capacity for life coaching today?
My life coaching.
Huh?
My life coaching. Some years went down to the bottom one. What's your
So I've been working
what's your
on this.
perception today?
I've been working on this thing for literally over 2 years. And
Which side?
it's these courses, it's business courses Yeah, it's very interesting, but like for the hike community, it makes sense. I don't feel that like
No, you can continue.
the people that want exotic shoes also want exotic cereal.
Okay,
Exotic cereal.
okay.
So after being with him for like over a year, I handled like everything in the business. Like he didn't even have the login from us doing trademarks of the brand. Like,
What would down between? You're staying up, you're just continuing 10 more reps.
like this.
See? Your core to stabilize.
This hurts.
Like, is irritating the burning hurts or it's just burning
No,
really much?
just,
Just whining?
yes.
Okay, go on.
So when I went to go leave, I couldn't just give him like the passwords for logins because he didn't know like anything. Instead of me teaching him how to do stuff, I did it. It was my mistake. So when I went to go leave, I couldn't just leave. So I started writing down all the things that I would have to like teach him and his team in order for me to like properly lead, or at least for me to make him the guy
Switch.
to run the business. And then I had to separate my departments because there was so much shit that was like impossible to just teach, you know?
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh man, maybe I need to like make a course about this stuff. And my friends that know me were like, duh, we've been telling you to do this. Like,
Okay.
because this is what I do. I help people run businesses. So I get the idea, like over 2 years ago, I started working on it, and I just have not been able to complete it and launch it the way that I want to. And I'll do group coaching with the same information. I'll do one-on-one coaching, but I haven't been able to get it like into an actual course format that people can purchase in over 2 years. And when I tell you I've missed out on life, like I've stayed antisocial. This one, I literally like,
You hold it in your core and then at the same time. Okay.
I've avoided doing things, I've stayed antisocial, to like give myself time and space to finish things. I've gotten an insane amount of solitude, including even coming here. And then after all this time, I'm thinking like I don't have enough discipline because why do I want to do this and I still haven't finished it? And I think about it every single day. And some days I work on it and get nowhere, and most days I work on it and get nowhere. And I can't do it. So then finally it like triggered on me. It was
Make one.
I'm like a basically disciplined person. So me not finishing something for Japan is I think is a little less about discipline and a little more about something else. So then I read this thing that was like talking about limiting beliefs, which I've never like actually comprehended. But then I did this whole exercise where I basically like talked about what's gonna happen after the course of the course that can happen or what I'm actually scared of, which was really interesting. Basically like it's like an issue in my subconscious and it's existential criticism by tradition and does nothing. So then it's not really actually
Switch.
I may actually focus on reinforcing other things and thinking about like, okay, wow, what are all the times that even if it fails or even if and I put it out and nobody likes it or whatever, like you prove to yourself all the time in your past and that's actually really fun.
That's a limiting belief. Go on.
Okay.
Coming back to that. Go on.
And so I made a little bit of progress yesterday, a lot of progress actually, finally. And now I'm just wondering, like, I'm telling myself, like, just finishing it and closing the loop is more important than what happens next. And just getting myself to finish it. But, like, do you have any other thoughts or suggestions on that?
Yeah, so first, come here. Bend over to the tibia. And then lean back so that you forward fit, not too far.
Bend over to the
to each way. So there's two things that I would address as advice to you for what the story you just told me.
Yeah.
Firstly, whenever you contract someone, deal with someone on any business level, you need to have an understanding of exactly what you will provide for that person, nothing outside of that. If you do go outside of that, that has to give you communication for your own boundaries, for your own value, and so that it doesn't burn you out and take you into a place of, do I enjoy this anymore? He doesn't have logins, he doesn't want to open his own business or run his own business. That's mostly your fault for at the beginning not saying, this is what I do, this is the capacity I'm going to go to. If you need more than that, either you decide if that's something that excites you, that you want to take on. You're not just doing it because he doesn't do it. That's not, you can't service out of default. You service out of passion and excitement. Or you'll fall back into, why am I doing this? I've been working on it for a year, haven't gone anywhere. That whole side story you just told me after. That's a potential side effect of giving your energy with no maybe compensation, or no boundaries, or no communication.
Yeah.
So you kind of did it to yourself, but subconsciously blamed him.
Right.
It could be his fault, it doesn't matter. The fault doesn't matter. It's how you process and perceive and then move forward.
Right.
So if you went into it saying, this is what I do and it ends there, if you need more than that, I can do it, but this is the new service. Or if that's something you want, switch. If that doesn't feed your excitement and your passion, you have to be honest with yourself and say, okay, I don't care, I want the money. That's fair, as long as you understand that is your desire.
Right.
But if you're going into it being like, oh, he doesn't have his logins, oh, he doesn't want to run his business, oh, now I have to teach this whole course, and all these things, that's a side effect of you not initially communicating. And it's kind of the stuff that I talk to you about with my clients, how I would say to them, these are my policies, if you don't show up, cancel within a few hours, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And at the beginning, or at a time in my life when I didn't do that, and I resented the clients for canceling or for not paying me on time or for whatever, it could be that that's their personality trait. I could say it's their fault, or I could say it's my fault. Because when I meet a client, okay, we're going to do business together, just so you know, if you want to continue business with me, I would love to take you on as a client. These are my no negotiation policies. When we start a package, this is the payment that we agree on. I'm going to show up, you show up financially. I'm going to show up, you show up willingly. If you cancel, it's not. If you keep canceling, maybe let me go as a client because you're not going to progress and I'm not going to feed my passion. Blah, blah. Same with you. If you're not going to do your end, logging in, doing your things, these are your expectations. These are the expectations we're setting from you. If you're not going to follow that, your business is going to be neglected. I'm going to be neglected passion-wise why I do this.
Right.
We're not going to get results together. And we're not going to be a good team anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm going to let you go as a client. I don't want to do that. So let's, put this all on paper. Let's communicate all of this. This is my service, boom, this is my payment, this is where I draw the line. After that, you need to hire someone else. So that's one. Two, okay, so you're going to be here to support yourself, and you're just going to drop the knee about an inch. Drop the knee about an inch, okay? The other side of it is, okay, you count to 15 while I story tell. I could count as well, just in case. Let go of the outcome. So if you're doing this if you're living in your excitement, you're going to succeed. Your patterns of life are going to follow that. The universe is going to mirror that. Probably said it in your book, Limiting Your Beliefs. Because when you limit your beliefs, the universe is going to show you a reflection of those limited beliefs too. Because it's going to manifest those beliefs, limited or not. That's what you believe, and that becomes your manifested reality. That's the experience the universe is going to mirror to you because that's what you believe, and that's everything: health, finance, love, life. Right? The frequency, you know that frequency we live in is what's going to be mirrored. So if you're going into it with, maybe imposter syndrome, maybe fear of success, maybe fear of getting too many clients, maybe people judging your post, whatever it is, you have to let that go and just do this for the reason you started doing it. If it's money, then decide, okay, this is money, I gotta grind, I don't care if I enjoy it, I gotta do it. If it's passion, you wanna see people succeed, you did so well in your business, and it gave you this sense of excitement, you wanna bring that out on other people, then just hold on to that. And if you're working and you're in this place where I'm not getting anything done, let that go. Be like, hey, cool, today's not the day for this. What else can I do outside of this that will help this? Maybe it's a workout, maybe it's a walk, maybe it's just taking notes, maybe it's just calling the client and seeing what's up with them. Maybe that'll inspire you to go back and start writing, or go back and make notes for the book or whatever the course is. But if it's not through excitement and it's forced, that's where these blockages are going to come in, because you have to realize what's blocking. Why aren't you excited to do it like you initially were? Find the Bridget that was said, I want to build a course for people. I want to do this because people are stuck, or people don't know how to do this. I want to really help them with that. So there was a part of you that sparked this idea from passion and excitement. So if that fades, you have to realize, you have to figure out why. So back to the limiting beliefs. What part of you believes that you benefit from that struggle right now? Because everything we do, whether we in the moment believe it or not, is for our benefit, even when it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
So kind of when you are at the point of this,
Keep going.
so when you are at the point of these moments where you've dedicated so much time to work and you kind of are at a wall or some struggle point, you can take a moment and you meditate on why you started. Meditate on what excites you about this project, what excites you about making this course. Everybody had a course. How that you can feel. What's your goal here? Do you want 5 clients? Do you want 50 clients? Do you want your course to be famous? Do you just want to help 3 people to build something beautiful and then you're going to move on? So just like the communication that I was talking about, setting boundaries and expectations with your clients and yourself, do it with your own project, like you're your own client. So Bridget, 5 years from now, came back in time to Bridget on February 10th or whatever it is and said, hey, what's your purpose from all this? What do you want to achieve from all this? Because, that's the first thing to decide the path is where you can go.
Right.
So if you're going to have these expectations for yourself, then you're going to say, okay, are they coming from pressure, ego, is it coming from excitement, passion? 20 back to each other.
Maybe let me do 5. Okay, are they passion, ego?
So just like you would have that communication with a client, treat yourself as your number 1 client. If Bridget from the future came to you and said, I'm going to teach you how to do this course, right? Just like you're improving people's business, how would you tell you
Right.
about your own, because this is a business, right?
Right.
This course is a new business for you. So what are the things you would tell your clients if they told you I'm stuck? I don't feel like I can get any work done today. So what would you tell yourself, the future version of you? Okay, well, we got a lot of clients doing this, but it wore you down and you were so stressed because you took on too much. Or you perfectly took on 3 clients that aligned with your values. The business pattern was, the business model aligned with your excitement and passion, and that's what fed you to you charged them great money because you only needed a few, but you charged them more because they fed your passion. You didn't look at volume, you looked at quality. All these little things of the formula to make you happy in this project, you have to set those up for yourself. Like those make you contract with yourself. If you start to burn out, you're going to pause with no judgment. You're going to do something else that's creative, that stimulates creativity. Maybe it's, like I said, maybe it's boxing, maybe it's a walk, maybe it's journaling, maybe it's he's doing nothing. He's just sitting in silence and being okay with doing nothing today. There needs to take a little pressure of, oh, I gotta get all this for today. I'm not gonna get work done. What am I doing this for? And then it becomes about something else. Maybe it's just about that moment that wasn't exciting for me. So one of the strong beliefs I have is aligned with Shar that I always talk to you about, that guy who says, living when you're excited isn't always, I want to go to Bali this evening. No, it's not. It's like today, what's going to excite me at 11 a.m. today? Oh, it's going to have a coffee at this cool place. I'm going to journal. Or I'm going to go for a walk. Each kind of brainstorm ideas for this new plan. So in that excitement, in that every moment is our job to find excitement. So if in that moment it's not exciting you, then you need to go to what excites you. And then all of a sudden maybe you'll be like, oh, I'm so stimulated right now. I'm so clear, there's no pressure. So all of a sudden all this stuff's coming in. I'm going back to my place to start working. So that maybe that'll spark with alleviating the pressure of going to what excites you, will bring you back to what excites you about that business too.
Yeah. Wow.
You do a lot. Is that it's overwhelming? Are you processing?
No, I think it's amazing because I come from like such a strong hustle and grind culture. Even my upbringing, like
Right. Most people at least, yeah.
yeah, like my
Teddy.
dad. My dad is insane. Like the dude wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day. He's starting work by 6 o'clock in the morning, and the man goes the entire day. He literally does not stop
So
until he's doing paperwork at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I think he should be on his phone every day.
okay, so you're mirroring that somehow in your life. Because that's what you see, that's what you believe. Do you believe that that's needed to succeed? That level of hard work? Yes or no?
Yes. And then I beat myself up when it's not that.
Okay.
And I beat other people up when it's not that.
But maybe it isn't that then. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just he believed you need to work that hard because that's the programming that he was dealt
Right.
in most of society. You gotta wake up at 5 a.m. You gotta work so hard. I personally don't believe that at all, and I was that guy too.
Yeah.
I was an entrepreneur my whole life. Set up locations, franchise studios, waking up at 5 a.m. because my competition was sleeping till 6. I don't think anyone done it. I was my career.
Yeah.
Like telling my girlfriend, fiance, nothing is important. We're eating 2 nights of can for dinner tonight because all the money's going into the business. Like sacrifice, discipline.
Yeah.
That was my belief system. That doesn't have to change switch. It goes back to the limiting beliefs, right? If you believe that the frequency you're in is completely matched, then if you're in the frequency that you need to grind and prove yourself, that's going to be matched. If you're in the frequency of, I just flow of life and excitement, if I feel like working my will as clients, I'm a magnet to the most amazing clients that align with my energy, whether I work hard or not, they're going to want to work with me. Whether I work hard or not, this project will get done whenever it's supposed to get done. It may get done so fast because I'm so stimulated to work, or it may take extra time than I actually thought it would. It may take a year and a half instead of a year, but what's the rush? So I don't care to work hard, I don't need to work hard, I'm abundant. Clients flow to me because I'm a magnet for people that align with me. All the cliche, cheesy stuff is true,
Yeah.
but it's one thing to say it, like live a different way, and not to judge people, but that fake spiritual vibe, or to just live it, and you don't even need to say it because that's your frequency, that's your true core belief.
Right.
You ever see people in your life that are just like, how is this guy always so successful? They don't do anything. They're like so wealthy, and they can even be a bad person. They can even have like bad thoughts, negative energy. They believe it
Right.
so well.
So
But
much.
the universe doesn't. The one main lesson that we have to accept, and it's sad, and maybe not sad, is the universe doesn't reward you. It matches you. So it doesn't matter that you're telling the universe or whatever you believe in God yourself, I wake up essentially.
This is so crazy.
He doesn't care about you sadly. There's no, it sounds ruthless, but there's no good or bad. Everything is neutral. Aside from what you think about it.
Right. I see it though. I see it. I understand exactly what you're saying. I see it. It's just, I didn't even understand or comprehend the limiting belief. One, even knowing it was there, and two, what it was actually doing. You know what I mean? Like,
But if you believe in the positive belief, the unlimited belief, isn't there a balance the other way too? It has to all exist.
yeah.
So yeah.
But what does that look like?
Feeling limitless. And the limiting belief also is your benefit. So it's like the book told you, what do you fear would happen if you became successful? Well, maybe there would be pressure to maintain that success. Open the elbow, don't put it down, the left elbow, just go like that, push it. Exactly, 5 more to 10. So yeah, it's dissecting what your beliefs are about success, what your beliefs are about having all the clients you can imagine, what your beliefs are about the course being done. Maybe you have fear that you're not going to have anything to do after it. You won't know what to do with your life.
Right.
Maybe you won't know what your value is after. I'm just putting things out there. I want this to become your new fear, but
No, it's okay.
maybe that's what's limiting you from that happiness. So find out how do you benefit from these things. And once you realize that, you can let it go. What lesson will you learn from completing this course with such ease? Maybe it's that life doesn't have to be a struggle. Maybe it's that you don't have to be like your dad to be successful. Switch.
Which is a whole other conversation because I realized like,
Well, it's all connected. It's all intertwined.
yes, it's a whole identity and personality that I've created based off of,
What you saw your whole life.
yes.
Of course. That's all you know.
And like, don't get me wrong, I think that like some of that stuff serves a purpose at a time, right?
What?
But like being in that space or being willing to wake up really early and do a bunch of work on something, but not in like the painful sense, in the passionate sense.
There's no right or wrong. If that's what you believe you need, then that's what you believe you need, and the universe will say yes. If you believe that you don't, you need to work an hour a day, and you're going to be so successful, the universe will say yes. But it has to be your true belief. You can't lie to yourself. You can't lie to the universe.
Right.
Not in an ethical way, just in a whole calculated way.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Okay. This one hurts me.
It's been right now. I'll say it's going to be tough for you. One, two, and then two. 1, 2. Don't do this. Try to just neutral the hip. Just rotate. Not lift.
Is my right hand supposed to be on the ground? It's not.
It's close to the ground. The left is more. So
Yeah.
you're going to have a gap.
Okay.
But you were kind of lifting a little more.
Yeah.
As you did. There. Good.
These are very interesting concepts you're telling me about. It's so funny how you can hear something like over and over and over and not really comprehend it until like it's time for you to comprehend it.
When it's your time to process, it's your time to process. That's why you can tell people certain things like, this is the way, and they're just not going to get it. And it could be about anything. It could be about health, fitness, life, love, success, right? People process what they want to believe. And even our own subconscious mind is like, Alan Watts, I remember, said this in one of his talks I liked. Trying to just change your mind and your programming by just doing different things and saying different things is like pressing play on an old tape recorder or music, whatever, and then screaming at the song to change the lyrics. Stop, stop. Play a different song. No, I don't want to hear this anymore. You have to rewrite the song. You have to rewrite the song. So it's not just, okay, I'm going to be successful. No, it's okay, I don't need to work hard. No, your whole life you have a song. I need to wake up at 5 a.m. That's what I saw my whole life. 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Grind, struggle, sacrifice. That's the only way. So you have to reprogram. That takes time to reprogram. It may not take time. That's a belief system. You have to reprogram your subconscious. It can happen in an instant, or it could happen over the switch. But once you understand that that's the reality, the process is a lot faster.
That's interesting.
So after our last mobility, the next day or that day, did you have any relief? Or
Yeah, I felt better. I haven't noticed for the last 2 days since we did that. Because before I would be sitting, like working, even just for like less than 1 hour, and all of a sudden it would start to burn very bad and hurt me very bad. And I didn't notice that. And then today,
so you're sitting for a while and then the burning starts.
yeah, but not even a while. Like I could be just sitting initially, and it will start so quick. Yesterday I was able to work. I sat a bunch and did a bunch of work yesterday. I was fine.
The burning is very local. It doesn't refer down your legs.
No, it does. It goes. What's weird?
Does it start in your glutes?
No, it starts in the fronts of my hips.
Okay.
But it won't be my ankles and the fronts of my hips at the same time.
On the way to as well, you feel anything? Just here separate, or is it a path that goes to?
No, just there and there, separate. And
Okay, come here.
depending, like, that.
You may have a pinch. You may have a pinch nerve.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you fix that?
Here's the stuff we're doing. Remember I told you to order that ball? Did you? So you don't want to go put it up?
I don't give it. I didn't know how to pull it up, and I got stuck
So
in
that's
it.
why you order it?
Yes.
So we need to be able to figure it out. Or we just arrive and we look at it and we just throw it in the cement pit.
60, what centimeters? 60.
65 centimeters.
Okay.
You get confused again. Text message away.
And what about the blow?
They come with a pump. Ready?
Yeah.
So you can hold it. Move the toe to you. Out. And it away. Move the toe to you. As much as you can. You're getting a little nerve pull. And then
65 centimeters for the ball.
yeah. Just like that red one in Luna, that's the beautiful material, size.
I don't think I've seen it, but I'll find the next one.
Yeah, there's lots. Just you want to get a good quality. Even as ChatGPT with top 3 marcas, brand names, Mercado Libre, Swiss balls, stability balls.
I do want to get better, so I'm going to order it today.
You already are there. You're already fully healed. It just has to align with that timeline. There's a version 2 that's never even had burning in blood. Right? spirituality, but that's kind of like where they start to meet. There's billions with a B versions of you. There's a version of you that told me, I'm working out at 6:30 today, and we've already almost been done. There's a version of you that, I'm just using this as an example, that never even met me. There's a version of you that canceled this morning. There's a version of me that canceled this morning. There's billions of different versions of our perceptive reality that exists simultaneously. So the frequency we are in is the expression that we experience.
The experience we're in, or say that again?
The frequency we are
Yeah.
is the version of us that we experience. So think of it as like television. If you were watching back in the day when there was different programs on, right? Just because you change the channel, does the other channel cease to exist?
No.
It's still there, you're just not experiencing it. So that's kind of like the timelines. It's the quantum field. There's billions of channels, there's billions of options that Bridget's life. It's the frequency you live in is the channel you choose to experience. So if you believe, regardless of the symptoms you might experience today, you absolutely believe that you're fully healed already, the timeline just has to catch up, that's what you will essentially experience.
See, this is what's interesting though, is that's where I feel like I'm at right now. Like everything, like,
Come up to that same cross.
There's a lot of stuff that like my reality just doesn't reflect with that, and I feel like I'm waiting for everything to catch up.
Don't wait, it's all in now, there is no waiting. You open that up, a good one.
Which
Put your sock underneath. See?
Your ability to cue anything. Just
Isn't
like,
that touchy?
yeah, but also just like anyone else, it would take a minute.
It's not my first rodeo.
I can tell. So you said we're not waiting?
There's no waiting, everything is the now. So there's this like, our minds can't even comprehend this, but I read this the other day. So it's easy to say everything's in the now, right? But as a human, like at 4 o'clock today, how's that now? Right? I believe that's now, but we're still experiencing time and motion. Okay, like tonight I'm not still going to be here for you, but this is all now. Everything is in the now. From when Jesus came to when whatever else would happen in another 1,000. But creation is all in the now, but our perception of time is so slowed down. But the spark of creation, that's this, for us, is you stretching, time going on, years passing, but really it's this. So you know how there's like, here on Earth compared to galaxies away, that time changes, but it doesn't at the same time. It's still, but when like, there's stories of astronauts going to like space for whatever period of time, coming back, and then they have aged and all that. And so it's just our perception of the now is so slowed down for what's real that we can't even comprehend that. Our minds can't wrap around that. So in terms of how we experience everything is now.
Where was I going? This way?
You were doing the other one first, the hip raise. So lie back first. Hip raise.
And then
And lift your bum up and down.
this way?
Yeah, and then your heel onto the floor.
Okay, keep going.
So yeah, there's essentially if you're waiting for it, you're always going to be waiting for it. Because it's like the word manifest. It's thrown around in the spiritual community very easily. I'm going to manifest. I'm a manifest. manifest clean, I manifest clean, I manifest things. But manifest is just an expression of lack. If you say, I want to manifest, you're putting it out there that you don't have it. So I'm going to manifest a new car. Or I'm going to manifest pain-free hips. All you're saying is that I don't have that experience currently. So the universe says, yes, I'm going to give you that experience that you are always going to want that outcome, not that you already have it. So when you're in that frequency of manifest, you're just putting it out there, there's a lack. But if you go into the frequency of, wow, how grateful am I that my hips are so healthy? How amazing is it that I healed already so fast? That universe says yes. So it'll say yes to one day I will have healthy hips. Yay. The universe will say yes, one day. Always one day. That's what I'm going to give you that experience.
Wow.
So today I'm giving you a homework.
What is it?
I want you to journal. It doesn't have to be all at once. It could be randomly throughout the day. Pull out the phone and write 10 reasons how you benefit from burning hips and ankles.
Wow.
You came to me like, I don't want to be pain anymore. I want to be this. What was that doing? What was that telling yourself and the universe? That one, you haven't benefited from what's happening to you. Two, you haven't learned from what's happening to you. And three, you're not living in a timeline where it doesn't exist. So to get out of that and to rewire that, how do you benefit from it? This is communication. This is a blessing. Once you learn how you benefit from it, it will no longer serve you. And then you'll jump timelines to the version of you that never even had it. Okay, sit up and rock to the side.
That's crazy though, but also because what popped in my head the second you said that, the first thing that popped into my head was like how it's forced me to like slow down and be present and feel everything. Like I don't remember a time in my life where I literally have felt everything. Like, you know when you get into like the habit or routine of something and time just is like.
That's living in true excitement when there's no time. And when time goes by so fast, wow. Like
Yeah.
a cheesy, simple example of that.
Yeah.
I think like, I'm slowing down. I'm like, when you serve to me, I'm like, that's it. There's no, oh my God's leaving. I think about like, I just got here and I already miss him because he's leaving. Oh, this girl checking the client was another. Oh, yeah. Like, it's that ball's like coming in. There's no other thought in my head. I'm gonna send it to that corner. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
And all those now thoughts of being present, take time to go, what? We take 6, what, an hour? You got about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because you're so in the moment and you're excited, nothing else exists. But when you're like out of your excitement, you're just like, clients so annoying, then you're not in the moment at all. So that's how you slow down, exactly. What it actually physically slows you down. It's actually physically giving you the message. Because you have to slow it. Because you're in pain. You have to be more aware of your body. Slow down. So you got the message already. So now how exciting is that?
It's really cool.
Okay. Stand up slow. I want your toes to lift and elevated, so I won't hit the floor. Step back as well, so I don't hit the floor. If you're too close and too low, you're going to hit the floor. So let it swoop across. Back here.
Wait, I'm coming to you?
Anything you want, just lean on something. Usually it's about
Say it again.
Yeah, so go on your toe there. Let it just loosely, like a pendulum. Lift and let it fall across. Lift and let it literally fall. Don't let it stop. Lift, falls. Lift, falls. Lift, falls.
300 people. I think it just dropped out, but we had 300 people watching us do that and talk about that.
They heard me?
Yeah.
Everybody heard me? It's all better.
Change your life.
Better change your life or give her a big tip. I value stuff. I don't know knowledge. Switch. All you 300 people that are living in your excitement today.
Tell them.
Okay, we got one more.
Okay, what is it? Okay. That looks intense. Say it again?
This foot
Yeah.
close up against the knee, this leg straight with the spine.
Okay, coach, there's a lot going on here. Just
Find your spine. Like you're about to do cobra. One hand out. The other hand close. Yep. Wait. Bring it higher up. No, that other hand was good. Bring this one here.
Yeah.
Bring the other one to your chest. Bend your left knee. Turn it over. Bring your foot close to your back of the knee. There, use your left hand.
This hurts.
So put more weight on your left hand.
Okay.
Yeah. Shouldn't hurt. It should just feel like a good opening stretch. But point the knee to the ceiling, put your heel down. Yep. Open the knee on its own. Just the knee, the left knee. Show it to the, there you go. Don't move. Breathe.
This is quite the right arm shoulder stretch.
Chest and hip. Yeah.
Wow. I had some tightness there. It's feeling better now. Whoa.
Good. 5 deep breaths and then switch. Switch. Yep. Bring your hand a little closer to your chest.
This
So
left one hurts so bad.
Bring the foot closer to the knee. Yeah, put it down on the floor. There you go. Put weight on your right hand if it's too intense.
This is a very interesting stretch because getting into it was not easy.
It's great for posture because it's putting pressure on the pec, not just the hand, right? When we open up the chest, a lot of times we really lift. It's just pressure on the joint block. It takes off the weight, just the heel over the pec. A lot more isolated and controlled. Done.
Okay?
Well done.
This is so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You found a blessing in it. You opened it up physically and emotionally.
Seriously. It's like real chi movement going on here. I don't know. I feel better. I feel way better. I actually kind of feel like maybe I want to go work instead of like.
Yeah. Any downloads of what's exciting? That's what you gotta do. Move to the steps in there. Moment to moment to moment.
So I owed you for 3. Do you mind if I just pay through next week?
Sure.
Because I don't know what's going to happen. You know? So 5 times, okay. 35? Is that a tip?
Right? Did I do that wrong?
5 times 6 is 30. Yeah.
I'm good at a lot of things, but math, not the strongest.
That's okay, I'm here for
Sometimes
you.
I'm good at math. Like calculating percentages, tips, 15%.
Those are not everyone can do that.
No. Yeah,
You can do something then, it's not bad. So 2 days next week. What do you want to do?
So we paid me up until this week and 2 more.
I owed you for 3 sessions.
Yes.
Yeah, and 2 more sessions.
2 more sessions. So we're booking 2 more.
Yeah.
Monday? Tell me.
Yeah, let's leave it tentative. Do you have anything earlier?
Earlier day or time?
Actually, just leave it. 6:45 is fine.
6:45 on Monday?
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should do Friday this week, actually. Are you busy Friday? We could do Monday.
I'm not busy Friday. You want to already know?
Yeah, let's plan for Monday and Wednesday, but if I want to add a session, then I'll message you.
Okay, so right now I have Monday.
Yeah.
Let me know if something changes or adds or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so for now, see you Monday.
Thank you for everything.
Have a great day. My pleasure.
See you Monday.
Follow ordering here.
65 centimeters. Bye. Hi guys, welcome in. You guys, hi, first of all, happy Wednesday. Usually on Wednesdays, you guys will find me doing Muay Thai and fighting and kickboxing and Muay Thai. But I've been having a lot of like nerve problems. My hips and knees have been burning. And so I'm just trying to give my body a chance to like fully recover. So I decided the last couple sessions that we were just going to do mobility and all that. No, he's actually like one of the top Muay Thai coaches. He's incredible. He coaches like professional athletes. He's really good. I just make him do whatever I want him to do for me because he does everything well. So yeah, he's just very, very good. But he's like trained people to hike Mount Kilimanjaro like at high altitudes. He's trained professional hockey players, professional fighters. I mean, he's like very, very good. And also he's like extremely humble, so he doesn't really say it. Like you have to find it out accidentally. And then you're like, oh my gosh. But it makes total sense. So yeah. How's everybody doing? Thanks guys for all the subscriptions and follows. I appreciate all the love. If you guys don't know me, I'm Bridget. I go live 2 or 3 times a day, talking mindset, motivation, personal development, discipline, all the things. I own a consulting business, so I help other people with their businesses, and I also show you guys my workouts because I think the discipline that it takes in the gym also really helps with business. So yeah. I don't know how much you guys heard, but we were talking about like limiting beliefs. Is a really interesting conversation. Yeah. How's everybody doing? I love when people get on here and try to bully me or say mean things and they're like, are you sure it's not just for the attention? Like, honey, I'm a woman, okay? If I want attention, I'm not gonna do it in workout clothes with zero makeup, looking crazy at 8 in the morning. If I want to get attention, I'm gonna look like my best and I'm gonna get attention. So if you're thinking that, it's okay. It's because you don't understand what it's like to be a woman, and also that we can very easily get attention and we don't need to show the worst of ourselves, which is at the gym starting at 6:45 in the morning with no makeup and weird outfits. So people are so funny. Hi guys, welcome in. How's everybody doing? Hi guys. I'm doing good. Everything's good. I don't know if you guys heard me telling my coach I was super excited because I have been working on my courses for business owners for 2 years, and it's crazy because I help and add a lot of value to businesses for like gigantic price points, and the courses that I'm building are for people that are for anybody, right? Anyone that wants to improve their business. But I've had like this like perfectionism and like stress about finishing them, and have like basically taken so much time, and then finally yesterday I had some real breakthroughs with it and real progress where I'm like, okay, I can see and feel the finish line now, so we're good, which is cool. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? We have people in TikTok's going crazy down here too. We're in both. Okay, guys. Anyone need anything? I'm gonna transition to downstairs, so the stream might freeze for a second, but I'm gonna be back up. I just have to walk down to my house. So we're gonna go from, let me show you guys. We're gonna go from here to down there, just really quick. So if you wanna stay with me, if it freezes, I promise to be back momentarily. It will happen very fast. I don't know why my YouTube keeps